Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Sunday. This is the Woo Report, episode 167, titled Pond Hockey Before the Big Storm. I'm your host, Sam Woo, streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch on the Primetime Radio Network as we're doing a Woo Report before the big storm coming in beautiful New Jersey. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Shorts guy playing pond hockey before the big storm. Thought that would be the big title. Just remember, shorts guy, when you're skating on the pond, remember it will dull the blade of your skates much quicker than skating on an ice rink. And I'll tell you, pond hockey, growing up, playing pond hockey before the big storm or after the big storm, well, really never after the big storm, because you know what? The ice isn't clear when you got snow. But I'll tell you what, skating on that pond, 0 degrees, you go out in the pond with a big rock and you drop it to make sure that the pond is safe. You go out there with your friends, spend hours upon hours playing ice hockey on the pond. Kind of a little bit of nostalgic when you think about it. With the Winter Classic now, the outdoor games, it's just you, the trees around you, skating on that ice, on that pond, depending upon how big the pond is. And it's different. It's different ice than skating on an ice rink. A lot of bumps, potholes, perhaps. But I'll tell you, once it's smooth, it is nice ice to skate on. Shorts guys watching, you inspire the idea of pond hockey. You better get your blades sharpened after that one. So I remember one time I remember skating on a pond, and then I had a game the next day, and I didn't bother sharpening it, and boy, did it need to be sharpened afterwards. It's different. The scenery is great. The only thing that sucks about pond hockey is if you take a shot on net and the puck flies into the woods somewhere, how are you going to get it? Mike Rossi asked, was that picture in Sussex County? It seems like everybody's asking that question. Of course it's in Sussex County. It's cold up there. I mean, I can't tell you where I'm at. I'm in an undisclosed location in the Bunker Studios. As we're prepared at the bunker for the big storm coming ahead. If we lose power, if we lose internet, we're still going to be up. We're going to have to figure that part out. Matt Banke is watching. SEC football sucks, Matt. Just wanted to put that out there. So, yeah, you know what? I didn't do a Woo Report yesterday. I think yesterday was the first day that I have not done a podcast since mid-November. Taking a little time off, getting well rested before the Devils come back Wednesday against the Arizona Coyotes at Prudential Center. You betcha we're going to have game day live, State of the Fan address, and then afterwards, Devils After Dark. It all resets. And, of course, we're going to have the Sunday edition of the Let's Go Devils podcast tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. Shorts guy is confirmed. I don't know about the other two. Usually Scotty's in, unless he tells me he's not. Beer Baron? Well, you know, Beer Baron. He may be in. I don't know. Peter on Twitter asks, looks like Scenic Lake. Yes, the infamous Scenic Lakes up in Sussex County. Solomon says the best. I'm telling you, One of these days, the podcast, we should host a pond hockey tournament. It would be kind of cool to do something like that. I haven't been on my CCM 652s in years. Maybe I should. Well, first off, I got to get the blade of the skate fixed because it got bent a long time ago. Never even bothered getting a new blade on. I'll have to ask Bruce Driver to put a new blade on my skate. I love the old skates. I mean, the new skates nowadays, you get it baked on to your foot, customized, but nothing beats the CCM Tax 652s years ago. Those are old school skates. Just, I'm an old school guy. Remember the old gloves and elbow pads? I mean, they were barely anything. Remember when hockey players wore helmets, but basically it was just a piece of plastic just to comply? But yeah, hockey equipment's changed for quite a while. But yeah, looking forward to tonight's podcast. We're going to talk about the Devils, Jack Hughes making it to the All-Star team, and also we better get Jesper Bratt in. We got to get Jesper Bratt in. I mean, he's had a heck of a season. He deserves to be in the All-Star game. Been the most consistent Devil since day one. Started the season. And that's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that Jesper Bratt is taking the leadership role of this team. Goaltending. Wonder how Mackenzie Blackwood and Akira Schmid are doing. John Gillies. Hey, John Gillies, 2 games and played very well. I think he definitely deserved to have another look at. Corbin says we need to re-sign Bratt ASAP. Of course we do. Before his value gets too high. But I think he wants to stick around. I think he wants to be part of something special that we're growing here in beautiful New Jersey. We're definitely growing something beautiful here in New Jersey. Well, I just wanted to stop by for a mini Woo report. Trying to get back after taking a little break myself. Doing this podcast every day, writing every day on my blogs. HockeyBuzz.com. Also, PucksandPitchforks.com as well. Just taking a little break here. Getting ready for the Sunday edition of the Let's Go Devils podcast. Michael Hayes says Gillies can play against the Arizona Coyotes. Yeah, why not? Benny, how are you, Benny? We like you, Benny. Thank you for watching. So we're going to start things back up again. I was complaining before. It's like, you know what? I mean, the whole league is dealing with it. It's like you get the momentum, you get to watch games, and suddenly, blah, blah. Should have had a game against Montreal yesterday. Should have a game against the Toronto Maple Leafs tomorrow. But we're going to have to make the best of it. As the Devils, they lost 2 in a row. But they played pretty well in both games, all things considering. Let's see how they do against the Arizona Coyotes. And Corbin says Arizona just beat Toronto, no sleeping, full 60 minutes. We talked about that quite often, the full 60 minutes that the Devils have to play. Also, Utica Comets, they lost some recently. Again, they've been depleted, decimated because of COVID-19. I believe Nico Dawes is still injured. Not good. But we're going to see how we're going to do. All right, just checking the YouTube Live to see if anybody's commenting. Nothing on YouTube Live. That's okay. But just keep it here, 9 p.m. Eastern, the Let's Go Devils podcast. We'll be ready. I want to thank everybody for showing up on a early Sunday evening. We'll be back 9 p.m. Eastern. Let's Go Devils podcast Sunday edition. Till next time, this is the Woo Report. Enjoy your pond hockey before the big storm. Till next time, let's go Devils.